what he say? Some motherfucker got to get their name lit just to go lay in the casket. You got to go lay in the casket just to get your name lit out here. And
Yeah.
that's really what's going on because people feel like it's pressure now. Like, oh, I got to do this just to get, because like you said, like, certain motherfuckers ain't always wanted to be in this gang shit or street shit. Some motherfuckers actually had dreams about being a basketball player, being a football player. You feel me?
And
Once that shit didn't work, it was like, damn.
these artists on this big stage, and the main thing they get praised about, glorified about, and get turned up about is the violence, right? So check it out. Even though that child might not necessarily be like that or even agree with that, he feel like, okay, this is what I gotta do to even.
Or the iPhones and phone internet is raising these kids now. You got kids like already 2, 3, 4 throwing up gang signs and pictures and shit. You got like
Hey, this
all
the
this
new
shit.
streets right here. This the new
Facts,
streets. This
facts,
phone is the new streets. This the
facts,
new block. This the new block. I ain't gonna lie. Like this
facts.
the new block. This the new guide. This the new everything. So
And we
like,
still bringing that same hurt, that same pain, that same miserableness, all that energy that motherfuckers home, still home back from then decades ago and bring ain't doing shit but keep on being the same cycle, bringing this shit down to our younger motherfuckers.
Look, this is the eye of the trenches.
We got your boy Lil Randy, man.
for sure. So, just like this random spur in the moment. My brother texted me early this morning, like, yo, brother, you up? I'm in Atlanta right now. It's 7:57 Atlanta time. So it was like 6 o'clock your time. You had hit me.
Yeah.
So you up early. So what you want to talk about, bro? Speak your mind for real.
Man, I just want to talk about, man, like, I really want to talk about the city, man, and what's going on, you feel me? And how we can all come together as a whole. I'm talking about every hood just unite all the hoods together and just trying to, be able to come together and change the narrative of our city and the violence of what's going on and try to, bring a different light to the city, just show these people and show the world that, you feel me? Even though we probably one of the main reasons, our city is one of the main reasons of why the world probably where it is. But I feel like, man, if we can start now and clean up the mess that we fucked up as a whole, I feel like if we can do it, the world can do it, because we help influence and make this shit how it is, you feel me? So everybody maybe can follow what the fuck was going on with that. So I feel like if we can be brave enough and bold enough to be able to, push that shit to the side and leave all that shit in the pairs and try to, really, really change the narrative for these kids, for the people, for the people, for the world, man. Like we can really then I feel like that can really, elevate. That can really push and just be like a stepping stone to something, big for the bigger picture. And that's just for like everybody to unite and really come together and help push each other, support each other.
So
Support each other.
like, I don't mean to cut your wisdom, brother. So you say unite. I constantly gotta speak on that word because like I'm about to go live on Instagram right now just to let you know, just so you know while we talking. But so you just spoke on that word unite, right? So that word unite, I feel like that's one of the main first steps. We constantly talk about pushing peace, right?
Yeah.
But like how we gonna push peace if we ain't together first? Like I heard a few people say this, like a few people. You get what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
so
Right.
when we was recently on the FaceTime, we like, man, we need to figure out some way to do this because you say you want to get on a phone call with multiple artists and we talk like
Yeah.
that, got their head in the right space that's talking the same type of talk you want, giving hope through their
Hell
music,
yeah.
that, and the third. And I was saying this, like, it's gonna be hard to get a lot of us brothers all in one room, but we got to start thinking outside the box and other ways to do it and stop making excuses. So I'm like, man, let's just do a Zoom right now. Let's just try it out, see how it looks
100.
to us too. Just because, like, this is why even thought about it. Think about remember how the clubhouse was going viral with people arguing, dissing each other on there?
Drama. Bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, we can make our own clubhouse, the Zoom house. You
Oh,
get
bro.
what I'm saying? Like, but with us though, like talking the right talk, even though we might not necessarily be able to get in the right room, same room, this, that, and the third, we able to get the one brother from one hood right here to talk to each other on this phone call. That's enough right there because at the end of the day, we know the
Start.
whole hood ain't with it, but I
Yeah,
know this one brother from that hood with it, so I know it's a few other brothers that's in that right direction. You don't get
right,
what I'm saying, bro?
for
Like,
sure. Yeah, we can put them heads together.
yeah,
We can really start something. That can really be a start to something that can be major and bigger for later on down the line.
100%. So that being said, what's some artists you would love to see us all on a Zoom call together so we could talk and brainstorm and just speak our mind?
Um, I'm definitely gonna say for sure, um, brother, Ike Money for sure. So I want to say the young generation, our generation right now, the young crowd that's really, really got their heads on the pedal, you feel me, and just, mature enough to do it. So I'm gonna say Money Ike, myself, um, who else I'll say, uh, I'll say
Did you ever look into the brother Mig I told you about?
yeah, yeah, I definitely did. I see you talking about. I just didn't know his name too. He was on the top. I was gonna say, but I just didn't know his name for sure. So I
Yeah.
didn't want to mess up his name, but him for sure because I definitely checked out that podcast with him and Golden Child, and that was deep too. I really fuck with that. Bro got a real story too, so I could say him too for sure. You know, what's that brother name? Uh, Damn, I can't really think of his name. Is it? Oh
Uh,
my
I know a few, like, cause I want you to speak your mind, but I'm gonna give you some I know, like, off that. Please don't be mad at me if I forget some names and but there's a brother named by Fly Pirate Skins you should check out. He from the hundreds.
Okay.
So he check out his music. He on the same time type of time. He a little bit older than us. Like he about 34, but he got the youth though. Like he one of them
Oh
older
yeah.
guys that's coming back to the community. Like if you have you familiar with the Allgill Gardens area or no?
Oh yeah. No, no,
You
no.
ever heard of 3130s, 130? If you know, like they be like Chicago Stank on 130. If you ain't never heard of Allgill Gardens
Nah,
projects. But long story short, it was
no.
like event going on there. All the children know him. They know his music, everything. But he able to draw them lines from our generation and their generation. So that's a person I say for sure. You ever heard of Gorilla Boy Nook?
Nah.
Dang, these some art like these are they part of the unity movement too. Gorilla Boy Nook. You
I
ever
gotta
heard
get a tune. I gotta get
you
a
ever
tune.
heard of like the area like Roosevelt Double R Bankroll area, that area, like out west?
No. I heard a bankroll. I heard a
Yeah, yeah,
bankroll.
like North Lawndale area.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
don't
yeah.
quote me.
Yeah.
I believe it's
My
like over
people.
that way. Yeah,
Yeah. Some
he
of
from
my
them ways. So he like from them ways. But that brother on the righteous timing for sure. So I
yeah.
say him. I'm
Fly
just
Nari on brother.
like Nari. Yeah, Nari. Yeah, Nari been hard. Yeah, we dang, we got to get Nari on this. Yeah,
Fuck with bro too.
yeah.
It's a lot of more. I don't want to forget nobody, but it's a lot more though for sure.
It's a
Uh,
lot, but it's just this so.
Even older motherfuckers too. Ain't even got to be younger motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, but
Uh,
for sure.
so Dot, Ewall, Samo,
Yeah,
you
oh
know,
yeah. Shout out my boy Ewald
shout
Samo,
out
man.
Ewall. I ran into him too, Mall of America too, man. Shout out Ewall, Samo. I definitely fuck with bro. Got going on. Plus, he a Nigerian. My grandma Nigerian. My uncle.
Oh wow, I never even knew that, bro. So like, what you is Igbo, Yoruba? Them the ones I know about, you know. So
Yeah.
so like, what tribe you from?
For me,
Yeah.
I will. I ain't gonna. I'm a little mess with shit because my granddaddy, which is my mama father, he Cherokee. My great grandma Cherokee. She got real long hair. She a Native American. You
Oh yeah,
know,
that's how my grandmother was.
real long gray hair. She still, what's she like 95, 94 right now? Still living, still, you know. And my granddaddy, he stay with her and everything right now. So he be taking care of her and everything. You know, my grandma, which is my mama, she's a Nigerian. You know,
Mhm.
she Nigerian. They all come from Mississippi. You
Oh
know,
wow.
yeah. So yeah. So I'm done a little mix. So
Yeah.
I ain't go.
Nah, you really ain't mixed. You the same thing, Native
Oh,
American, and then you
yeah. Native American.
and then you straight from the motherland too. But like that's beautiful. So it's like you know your roots though. So it's
Yeah,
like
I know my root. That's probably my soul. Like I'm so soulful and deep, and I feel like I got an old soul, bro. I
yeah, for
definitely
sure.
feel like I got an old soul, like, and I'm diverse as hell. Like you can
100%.
put me wrong with all the people. I can, I can be able to, relate and adapt with the older people, kick it with the older people, older crowd, put me around any age, it don't matter. I'm gonna be able to,
Yeah, like
adjust for
to that
what's
point, like when we just did the interview we just did, you know how I just got this blog going like on Instagram, right? One of the first comments I noticed was somebody was like, "Yeah, definitely, bro, got a good spirit, woo woo." When I came out there, he just was nothing but good vibes. This a brother from Philly who said that Hood Life Media.
about who? About you?
No, he said that about you.
He said that about me?
Yeah, his name Hood Life Media. You know the picture
Oh
we
yeah,
did?
I think yeah, I
Yeah, I'm
think
about to go to it one moment. It
yeah.
was yeah. Hold up. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
seen I
yeah,
seen
yeah.
follow me.
I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, but like that show, like it's like you don't even gotta say it anymore at this point. The world doing that's a brother all the way from Philly though saying that about you though, bro. That's
That's energy.
powerful, bro.
That's
Like you know,
power. That's real. That's
yeah,
energy. You can feel that energy. You can just see it. You ain't even got to be close up. That's crazy for him. Not even be up close enough to personal, even know me personally, but he can just see it. He can just see through. You can see the soul. You can just see it through me. The way I talk, the way I speak, my head, my mind, my head. Even if you in tune with the music I make, and I make different music. If like I don't know if people on to a song I made back in 2020, which was called Mama I Made It. And, it was really, that was a song that was totally different. Like, even the fans, like in the comments, didn't really expect me to come out like the way I did with that song, you feel me? Then,
man.
they like everybody used to the same old, like, our first day out song or you did song, just because
That
I like
joint at
that was a
1.7 M, bro.
yeah. You say what?
That joint at 1.7 M.
On my son, no promotion or nothing. No promotion or nothing. And this was back in 2020. No promotion. What
Dang.
that was straight out the mud, man.
This you
Straight
right
out
here,
the
right?
mud. Yeah, let me see it.
Yeah. No, I just want them
That's
to,
it.
you know.
That's me. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I
And
really could have just screen shared it and put it on it, but you know, we new to this, you know, so
yeah. And I feel like the whole world still ain't gravitated to that song yet. You feel me? That ain't got no promo market. I feel like if it really had the real promo, right promotion
we could
behind that,
reshoot it. It ain't none to reshoot a music video. You could do it in today's time. A song is a song, bro. They done
right.
what's his name? They done just now shot songs from all the way back in the day now. They starting to do stuff like that, you know?
For sure. For
You
sure, man.
know, you can revamp a hit. That's what we gotta talk about too. Like music.
Yeah.
Like they say music is supposed to be everlasting. So why shoot one video?
Right.
Like get multiple videos too. Like think about it. Remember when Blueface had that, ooh, I'm gonna catch a slip, whatever that song was? He had a million videos to it. He had one with Snoop Dogg, he had one by himself, just putting different artists on there. You feel me?
Oh,
It's just you gotta
oh.
think outside the box like
That's
this.
box, right? Right. And we can definitely do that, bro. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm even trying to come with more songs just like it. I already got them. I just got to put it out there, man. That's all I got to do. When I'm finna put that shit out there, the world gonna gravitate towards me. They gonna fuck with me because I'm authentic. I'm staying true to myself and I'm real. And I'm myself. I ain't letting nothing change me. I'm not letting no internet. I'm being authentic and genuine and real. You feel me? And I'm for my people for real.
100%.
Real. Not just my hood. I'm talking about every hood because we all come from the same shit, the same struggle, the same story. You feel me? We just was divided, and it's just one of our fault or the circumstances and shit that we end up getting ourselves into because at the same time we all just placed in one, in a box. And people don't know, people don't have no guide. We grew up with no guidance, no real leaders. We was just products of our environment, just looking up to our brothers and shit. People,
Then
people on
like
the
people want
streets.
to
That's
say
our
like
family.
I want to like elaborate on that a little bit. I don't mean to cut you off anytime. If I'm cutting you off, let me know, bro, for real though. But
You
like
good, man.
so you know how you were just saying like products of your environment. People want to say, oh, they use that as an excuse. People don't realize this, bro. So I was on the phone with this brother named Tree. I do a lot of vlogs with him and stuff, documentaries with him, because he got a real profound story. He in a wheelchair now and everything due to
Oh,
gun
yeah.
violence.
Man,
So
man.
like so he was saying like he will even put the blame on himself like a little bit like I knew better. But I was he said I used to be praying and meditating as a shorty, but that wasn't cool. The girls ain't like that. The girls like the dudes that was in the pellies doing what they do on the block and stuff. So that came cool to me
That,
to do. But I
that
knew, but he said, but at the end of the day, I knew it wasn't cool, so it was my fault. I said, nah, that's not necessarily true, bro. I love that you take accountability because we do got to take accountability as people.
yeah,
But check it out, though.
yeah,
Whatever, like you might have not known it was cool at first, but if that starts to seem like that's what's in, you gonna, and that's constantly what you seeing, that's what you're gonna become. That
fact.
like you know how they say the sin hurts more when you first do it, but once you constantly doing the sin, it
Exactly.
has you don't feel like it's a
You're
sin and
immune. You're
you
immune to
immune to it.
You're
It's
immune.
just like, yeah, that's a
Everything.
better way of doing it. Like if you constantly around boogers all the time, you're gonna get immune to boogers. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
If you
Even if you're a clean person,
right.
you might be sick at first, but eventually your body gonna adapt to that. So that's what's
Like they
literally,
say, you are what you hang around.
yeah, you are what you
Um,
hang around.
you
You
feel me?
literally
That should
like
be
it's just like that, you know?
bro, like that shit. And I feel like everybody, I feel like I don't believe everybody just came out the womb and just out and just became gangster or just became like
Oh, I'm
over
sad.
how they became. I don't think that I feel like it came with like you said, just growing into an environment and you just becoming what's around you. Adapt. That's what anywhere you put a person, anywhere you put a child, anywhere. I don't give a fuck if it's the suburbs. I'm my mom. You put a child in the suburbs and it's gonna grow up in the suburbs around all white people. How the fuck you think that child gonna turn up? It's gonna be programmed and it's gonna be programmed to be white. That's why you got black kids in the suburbs and they act white. You got
Yeah, that's
Africans in
whitewash.
America and they act white, but they African. They real African from Africa that parents know moved out here and they moved into a neighborhood with suburban white people, white schools and everything. And what you think they turned out programmed to white? They talk like white people. They got all white friends, like white girlfriend. They whitewash. So just that's like just an example of how environment can really impact a person just for being there and growing up into that. That's what you are gonna become.
Facts. And
Just
then
like the triggers.
they talk about it's the parents' fault. Man, y'all got to stop blaming these parents too. These
They
parents is already misled. Like people forget.
facts, real shit. Some of these parents worse than the kids.
Yeah.
You got kids that's mature and growing up more and more wise, no more knowledge than the motherfucking parents. You got kids that's like, some motherfuckers didn't ask questions growing up. Some people grew up in a household where there was religion was brought and taught on them, right? Okay, so this religion was taught and brought on them. So you got people that grew up, oh yeah, I'm this religion. You ask them why you this religion, why did it made you believe in it, or wanted to come towards this religion because we got all type of different religions. Oh,
Hmm.
that's what my grandma brought up to me. That's all they knew. This all they knew. Not knowing that the grandmas and our ancestors and them, they was, this shit deep. So
Hmm.
this was something that was forced on them. So they ain't do nothing but pass it down. You got people that grew up and just, I'm gonna just believe in this and go with this because this is what my people grew up in. Not really knowing the back or didn't really look into and do research themselves to really, find the truth, found what's true. To them, they just went off of what was taught on them from their family. And now you got kids growing up that's just, I'm
Oh,
asking questions. I'm
yeah.
asking questions. I'm
Yeah.
asking questions. You tell me, oh, this was this. Oh, this what this is. Okay, let me go do my research and let me. One thing about me, I grew up asking a lot of questions, bro. I always ask the question when somebody always talk. I always wonder why. Why I never was the type of just I'll go off with somebody else. I'm gonna do my research thing too. And me just having a brain like that, being open minded to different shit, it, you feel me? That shit kind of woke me up and made me, just like, oh, I'm
You
not
know,
just
you know how you just said that why word, bro? So like I was recently at Clark Atlanta, I had a professor. I forgot what type of class it was for, but long story short, he was like the CEO of Coca-Cola, like making million dollar trade deals, all types of stuff, right? And he said the biggest lesson he learned is this: the man who knows how will always have a job, but the man who knows why will always be boss. So what that meant to me is why is the reasoning. Why is the
Right,
purpose? You know how
right,
they say a man who has no purpose has no life?
right.
Like who has no, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You always need to know the why because that's the purpose of doing it, the reasoning behind doing it.
Facts.
Because
It's
forget knowing how to do it. Why do I even need to know how to do this? Why do I even need to know how to be? You know what I'm saying? So like
right,
I always say you're supposed to ask questions, question, question, question. Always wonder, have that mind. That's the one thing that the youth need to know. And then like I know how you just said the why, this, that, and the third. This correlate with your music too. Why are you saying this right now in your song? You get what I'm saying?
right,
Why did you choose this beat for this song? Why,
right,
like, why are you shooting it this way? Why are you doing this in the video? So it's
right.
like, why are you dissing? What are you gonna get out of it? What's the purpose? What's the bigger purpose? So like, I want to say this to artists. Like, I'm a videographer, but you an artist too. So you already know you know why you making your music, but when you making a song, ask why you making that song. You get what I'm saying? Have that purpose with it, you know, because
Mm-hmm. It's something that see certain things I make songs on. Like I try to get deep. I try to get shit that's real relatable, that's real life shit. For example, okay, I don't really like want to put my personal shit, but I know this is something that everybody can relate to. But like, okay, it be like real life situations that hit me deep, like on a deeper level, to inspire me to make music. For
mm-hmm.
example, I had for a song called Walking Out. Okay. So a motherfucker can make kids. This is something in general as far as everybody in the world. You feel me? Every man, every because I come from a father like this. I know friends that come from a father like this. So it's just like as far as taking that man out the household and leaving a woman that'll raise the child, raise all these kids as a single mother. What is jail? What is the streets? What is man? The dude was never really fucking with the the female for real. You know what? Whatever it is, you feel me? It's just that situation right there scenario, you feel me? That it's just inspired me to make a song called Walk Out. As far as like have men walk out on females and leave the female to be the father for the kids. And you end up growing up with these young boys and they not listening to the mothers no more because the father not there. They don't have that guidance. They don't have that father role male to look up to in the house. So they end up going on the streets and finding the wrong motherfucker. And and send them off the wrong path and do wrong shit because it wasn't no motherfucker that really had love for them, really want to see the best, really want to see the best outcome for them. So that right there it inspired me because when I used to walk out and I leave out my baby mama crib and shit, and I just because I'm not with my baby mamas and shit. We all make mistakes, we all learn this shit. So it's like just like the feeling not being in that household with my baby every day, every morning my child wake up, she can't see me because I can't be around as far as like shit I got going in my life, what I'm doing to try to help feed my family. So it's like I know there's a lot of other fathers that's out there that relate to it. And if you're a real father, you know the feeling what I'm really trying to explain towards that shit. So it's like that shit type of inspired me to write songs and not even just that, situation. It'd be a lot of more situations. You feel me? That's real shit, that's relatable in real life situations that inspired me on a deeper level and made me, feel like to bring this shit out because I know if I could feel it inside me, I know it's real and I know other motherfuckers gonna be able to feel it.
100%.
And
Like
that's
that's
why I feel like people need to really start doing more, start really bringing more music to real meaning and real shit instead of this ABC ass shit and shit that's just sending our youth down the wrong road to either death or jail, because that's all this lean to. And
mm,
it's not really fun no more because it's like everybody doing that. It's the norm now. You feel me? It's the norm for people to come in the podcasts, interviews with motherfuckers, and it's norm to see these ski masks, motherfuckers smoking, motherfucker, talking about motherfucker got gun. Everybody, so it's everybody doing that. Now it's gonna get to a time where okay, let's see something new now. Who
yeah,
can really do?
this the norm. Like how we talking. Let's have black men talking and articulating and expressing themselves in a good way.
We
Let's make
need
that
that.
the norm.
On my mom, we need that. Let motherfucker really see that motherfucker actually human
Yeah,
beings.
but like and it's deeper than that. They gotta see the ones like I don't mean to glorify the street brothers. That's like, I don't mean to glorify none of that. You get what I'm saying? But they need to see the ones that was really out there in them trenches, the ones that the
My
whole
mama.
world cast judgment on, the ones that the whole world didn't embrace because they see them on the block. We need to see
Back.
them talking the way y'all.
Talking too. And man, brother, that was something I was gonna bring to you too. That's just throwing your mind to about doing. Cause like I just said before we got on Zoom, like when we did that vlog in my hood, the first vlog,
Yeah,
part one that we did, and I would tell you like the feedback I was getting from my older guy, motherfucker who used to be with my daddy, grew up with my daddy. My grandma used to feed them, bring them in,
yeah,
these guys, and they gave me feedback like, brother, you got a knowledge, man, young brother, you smart. You got a head on you. You gonna do it. You gonna be the one that can do it. That can be a leader and help lead these young brothers from my hood personally. Lead
mhm.
them the right way and show them, that you ain't gotta always be gang or do this. That you can still be yourself, still do this, and still and still be able to do what you do. And ain't got to worry about shit how nobody view you because you being you and staying true to yourself. That's more really than anything. Motherfucker gonna fuck with you off that. So just getting that feedback from the older guys and the knowledge they had, knowledge that go way back in our hood from way before our time. That you feel that's why we couldn't really answer certain more of the questions and shit that you was asking because shit go way before our time. And that's why I want to bring one of my older guys on the podcast, well, not even a podcast, a vlog with you, to let them talk about some more
Let's
shit.
do it. I want to, yeah, let's do it.
So
Because,
let them
like,
talk.
people need to
You
know
feel me?
what they
They
come
got
from.
yeah, they got real stories of motherfuckers in our buildings, our projects, man. Motherfuckers lost their mamas and shit and they died enough. You feel me? For all type of shit. Motherfuckers had to help carry mamas out the projects and everything. You feel me? That pads and shit. You got motherfuckers that died on elevators and shit. You got motherfuckers getting dropped out windows and shit. You got all type of different projects in one community, but all these projects divided and toured with each other. Beefing over money, beefing over female, beefing over this and shit. And motherfuckers getting taken and the projects getting torn down and no more leaders or nothing. And it was just the new generation with with no role models or nothing.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
get
the
deeper
same
than
type
that.
of repeat.
All that area, y'all just had all that blood spilled in, pain in. Took
Man,
that down and put some new nice buildings right there. Put put some people that's not even from that area, make it pretty for them, but they ain't never try to make it pretty for y'all.
hell nah. We not considered. We not considered. We was really not considered the people that they putting that shit there for. We really we food. Like they looking at us like we crabs in a bucket. You feel
Say
me? Like
y'all, who? Say that again, bro.
they looking at us like we crabs in the buckets, man. They building, they got gentrification, building new shit around us. And why we in this motherfucker going to jail, dying, killing each other, getting back though, like all type of shit that's happening to us. They planning what they trying to do. And if you can look at Chicago, how it was from 10 years back then and to now, and just see the change, and just see how they slowly, but for surely pushing these new motherfuckers, these new races in and building new shit and trying to, and you see how many blood has been spilled and how many people we'd have lost to jails, to the death. You can just see, damn, like in 10 more years, what the fuck? What we looking at? Like this shit getting to a point like, man, motherfucker gotta start waking up and seeing what's going on for real. Like, cause ain't no telling what the fuck we can be headed if we keep this same shit going. Like, if we keep this same shit going, ain't no telling what the fuck we gonna then not be gone, folks. And our youth and our other kids that's coming up, it's not gonna be no hope for them because it's too much shit that they seeing early. They got iPhones and shit already. The iPhones and phones, internet is raising these kids now. You got kids like already 2, 3, 4 throwing up gang signs and pictures and shit. You got like
Hey, this
all
the
this
new
shit.
streets right here. This the new
Facts,
streets. This
facts,
phone is the new streets. This the
facts,
new block. This the new block. I ain't gonna lie. Like this
facts.
the new block. This the new guide. This the new everything. So
And we
like,
still bringing that same hurt, that same pain, that same miserableness, all that energy that motherfuckers still home back from than a decades ago and bring ain't doing shit but keep on being the same cycle, bringing this shit down to our younger motherfuckers. Because if you really look at it, they are looking up to motherfuckers like us. You know? They looking up to motherfuckers like us. And it's gonna start. It's gonna have to start with us, bro. It's gonna have to start with us, man. And it's
and
gonna
they
have to start
wanna
as a
learn
whole.
too, though, bro.
As
They
a
wanna
whole.
learn.
They
That's
definitely want to
they
learn. They
wanna
don't
learn.
know.
They want to learn. They
What's
want to
one
be
of
led.
those?
They want to be led. Because if they ain't want to be led, they wouldn't be saying the stuff they saying, and they wouldn't be doing the stuff they doing.
Right,
Not the switches because look, that look like the way to get on. So like you gotta look at it.
right.
You gotta look at it like this. When you come from the trenches, bro, and you seeing people that come from similar areas as you, and these artists on this big stage, and the main thing they get praised about, glorified about, and get turned up about is the violence, right? So check it out. Even though that child might not necessarily be like that or even agree with that, he feel like, okay, this is what I gotta do to even
Force. It's like it's force.
yeah, to even get my name out there. You get what I'm saying? Like you
What J.
feel me?
Cole say? Some they gotta go get the name lit just to land. What he say? Some motherfucker gotta get their name lit just to go lay in the casket. You gotta go lay in the casket just to get your name lit out here. And
Yeah.
that's really what's going on because people feel like it's crushing now. Like, oh, I gotta do this just to get. Because, like you said, like certain motherfuckers ain't always wanted to be in this gang shit or street shit. Some motherfuckers actually had dreams about being a basketball player, being a football player. You feel me?
And
Once that
doctor.
shit didn't work, it was like, damn, what else I got? So you already see what's going on far as the music. The five, okay, if motherfucker this or you do this, or if I do that, oh, I can get there quicker. Certain people was like trying to finesse their way to try to get there quicker. Motherfucker don't want to take the stairs. Motherfucker trying to, take that
So
elevator.
we running out of time too on here, bro.
Oh,
Dang. Yeah,
man,
man, I gotta go, skirt
yeah,
skirt in a little bit. But yeah,
definitely.
yeah, like we're gonna keep
We
building on
can get
this,
this
bro.
shit better for sure. We
Yeah,
gonna
like,
definitely talk, man. We'll get some more motherfucker brothers on
yeah,
here.
we gonna make this like a club. How we got to, like, like get some
Bro,
more people on here. I ain't gonna say I don't know how, but we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it a reality. We gonna
we
make
gonna
it
make
happen
it happen.
for
We
sure.
definitely gonna make it happen,
We
bro.
got let's say we got 9 minutes on here, so we could rock it out for this 9 minutes. I just don't want it to just go off on us or none.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so back
For
to
sure.
what you were saying though, like like you could elaborate again on what you said though, bro. Like you were saying, like it started with us, right?
Yeah, start with us. It's gonna
So
start with us.
like, so we already talked on what it's gonna take. So like, in your opinion, who? Because at this point, it already started. We can't even say it started with us because we already doing the work. What do you
Right.
think we need to do now? What's the next step? I'm not talking about the big step that's going to. What's the next step to get to that big step for us to elevate this? Like I'm talking about the ones that's already doing it, but they ain't talking to us right now. I just want everybody to know what's the next big step you think.
Next big step I think is motherfuckers starting to actually like go out into these communities and really show this shit for real.
Yeah, but that's going on though. That's going on a bit.
I'm talking about I'm talking about actually different, really different areas and different certain motherfuckers that
Yeah.
really mature enough and really genuinely want to see this shit like start. I feel like they could start actually. Oh, come on, let's you know get a couple of fruity guys like y'all, like motherfuckers like y'all, and just come together and start really
Yeah.
teamwork and cooperating together for a different hood, not just motherfuckers like just coming to y'all hood and y'all talk. Let's
Hmm.
get to a point where we can get okay. Y'all been enough hoods to know with certain guys, okay, that's level head enough, and generally that would really push. So let's all try to, start networking outside and expanding this shit outside from our hoods and towards other certain different hoods.
You know what
And I
I
think,
think? Yeah, I agree with that. But you know what I think we need
it
too?
could be promotion too,
We
though.
need the medias, all the medias that's
In the
legitimately,
blog,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm saying the
we need more positive shit instead of
yeah.
like all this other media shit and all this
Go to
shit
any
that's
of our Chicago blogs. The main thing they posting is the negative. The main thing they posting
stop.
is the controversy.
Bro, start posting some of these artists that's not really popular as like the popular motherfuckers. Start really going to some motherfuckers that really got a head that really talking about something for real. Instead of giving all these motherfuckers that don't really have a mind right for real, dumb, not really trying to really elevate or none, stop giving they ass like really the platform or the push for real that
We
really
gotta
get
start putting them on punishment, man. No
yes.
posting. They don't get no post from a
That's
bloggers.
the
That's what we
perfect
need. Yeah, start putting. If they talking rah rah, put them on punishment. What I mean
yeah,
by
on
punishment,
bro.
don't post them. If they talking
Don't
rah rah,
post
don't post them. That's how we gotta do it.
yeah. Like don't nobody want to
Ground.
see that no more. Man, I just seen another motherfucker comment under the I'm tired of seeing this same negative shit about motherfucker. Let's see some motherfuckers talk about some shit that's positive, that put some more artists out there that really trying to really got their man together, that's really talking about something, and get them a voice and let them talk. You feel me? Let's see what they trying to talk about. You feel me? Let's
Know what
start.
would be beautiful though? Like, I don't mean to cut you off. What would be beautiful is because
Man,
media has the biggest impact on us. Because media is the reason why we see all the shorties want to hop on camera with a switch because it was cool. The media put it there.
yeah.
But check it out. It'd be big for if Chicago Way. I'm just naming a few. And this ain't no shade to y'all either. If a person like Chicago Wave, Chicago Media Takeout, Squid Ape, me,
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
Shot 'em, DJU,
Yeah.
FYBJ Main.
Yeah.
Like
16
if,
shot.
oh, you see them seven, them like the seven right now. I know they gonna say I'm not a big factor right now, but I really am.
You is a big factor.
I'm a big factor, but it's just I don't get glorified like y'all. No offense, because I never speak on the controversy of people because I could
That's
go
gonna
turn up.
make you stand out. That's gonna
Yeah,
make
but
you.
like if all us came together, right? All us came together, sat down on a podcast, right, and talked
Right.
about what we did wrong to promote this message. Because at the end of the day, I did something wrong. I done shot a million this videos, vlogs, all that. So
Fact.
I'm gonna own up to that, and I know
Mhm.
that helped lead up to more killings, more wars and stuff. This, that, and the third. I'm not necessarily
Right.
saying I did it, but I know it probably played a part in most stuff. If all us came together and spoke on what we did wrong. And then on top of that, not
And I
even
want to say, can I'm not to
and
cut you
bring the
off.
artists too. Bring artists from
Yeah.
different communities on that platform right together at one time.
Yes, sir.
A
And
panel.
not to cut you off too. I want some of these cameramen who got good platforms. They need to start getting to a point where they not posting too much videos with this, and just like how you doing, you say, bro, this video I ain't shooting this video, no this and no doing that. Some of these cameramen really got good platforms and channels really like buzzing like that. They should get to a point, man. I don't want to. We ain't doing no more videos with guns or dissing or something. Let's try something different. Let's
Yeah.
try not saying that that's what they gonna really just be pushing. Like that's the main thing they trying to
Let's do
push.
it. Let's just see
Let's
how
try
it
to
goes.
do something
Let's
different.
do 3 months. All cameramen in Chicago. This one, I mean, I don't mean to cut you off either. three
No, you
months,
good, bro.
3 straight months of all us cameramen in Chicago not shooting no diss songs. Like we say no to all diss songs. If all us cameramen in Chicago did for 3 months, is saying we ain't shooting no diss songs, none of that. I guarantee you it won't be no more dissing in the music. I guarantee you
Right,
because who they gonna shoot with?
right,
Because
right.
we the source of how this stuff go up. Like
Y'all the source.
like check it out, check it out. Even though y'all the influence, right? But we need each other. That's why I always say we like unity. We all we got because without
Right,
me, there's no you, and without
right,
you, there's no me. You
right,
understand what I'm saying? As a
right,
collective, though. As a
right,
collective, though. So
right.
if all the cameramen
Got
stop
those
letting
minutes.
the diss songs go, it won't be no more dissing. And then if the engineers like, but it takes some, I ain't gonna lie, respectfully, you gotta let your nuts hang to do what I'm doing. Like, but
Hell
ain't
yeah.
you gotta really let your nuts hang to do what I'm doing, blood. Because
Hell
I'm literally risking my life to tell somebody how like cause I already know what I'm doing. I like God forbid, I hope Allah with me. But like I know I could day in this because I'm literally going to people neighborhoods telling them, nah, I ain't doing that. As soon as they get to this, I'm saying, no, I ain't doing that. And I'm going with faith of God on that. I know
right.
you gotta let your nuts hang because a brother might not be all the way there in the head and man, what you mean you ain't doing that? You get what I'm saying?
Right,
But a lot of cameramans ain't gonna let their nuts hang like that. But
right.
it's about time. I'm with you. Hey, if you a cameraman, you trying to push that, I'm with you. You got me with you.
Some of them motherfucking cameramen who really got big platforms. Like I could talk with normal heroes. No, like
That's the main one right now. Like
yeah,
respectfully, they
some
the
motherfucker
main
like
one. Like
that
they this
child that
song went #1 trending. This
for
song went
sure.
#1 trending. They dissing
So
and that was people from Indiana dissing people all the way in Chicago.
keep
Like,
on pushing this same shit, man. This shit.
and this ain't no shade to them because at the end of the day,
No shade. I fuck with no more
yeah,
heroes. I
I
fuck
love
with like
y'all work. As a videographer, I love y'all work, but it's a bigger picture we got to push
nigga,
now.
yeah, we got. That's why
Yeah.
I'm saying, like we've been saying, like some we got to step outside the box, bro, and really just get. really it's time for something different. It's really time for something different, bro. And as you can see, the city has been coming along towards that. It's slow, but everything don't happen overnight. But like the shit that we came from, how far we done came from to now, I can say we actually like we actually like showing a little progress.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
about 6 years ago, this shit wasn't even been
A
cool at all.
conversation.
Like
We
motherfuckers
probably wouldn't even be having this conversation.
we
I
couldn't
probably
be having
wouldn't
this
even be talking
conversation. It
like
wasn't even
this.
cool to be talking like this. You probably get shut down trying to talk some shit. Oh hell no. Especially with motherfuckers who pushing the media shit, who pushing the what's going up and what go. Like, you feel me? So it's like just to see how far we done came and what we going, like
We
it's
got less than a
definitely
minute left, so let's wrap up though.
okay. It's definitely
Yeah.
some light at the end of that tunnel though, for sure.
Yeah, so I do want to say this because we got to close out, man. We on Trench Talk, whatever we gonna call this joint. I got Lil Randy with me from the 1300, the Village, man. You got Young Will out of Trenches, man. We do want to say this. We've taken accountability for whatever we did to mess up the city. And I want to say this. We appreciate what's going on in the city because we ain't trying to bash the city. We see the work that's going on.
Love my city.
Yeah, I love my city.
Love
And
the
we
fuck
doing
out my
way
city.
better, like you said. What you got to say before it end, bro? Like, just real quick, 5-10 seconds.
Man, I just gotta say, man, peace to everybody who really trying to, change narrative for our city and really push what's right for these kids and everything. And love, you feel me? Love and let's
Look, this is the eye of the trenches.